Hey Sagittarius, how are you guys? We're going to do your reading. This is for Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It is general, of course, as you know, will not resonate for everyone. Just so far, I mean, I always love Sag readings, but it's just, they still kind of blow me away. So far, I mean, I've already picked up on like a painful ending, the devil card, the addiction or attachment, a new beginning, the Ace of Cups. Oh gosh, so much was flooding through. But anyway, these cards flew out. This is a return, 10 of Pentacles. I mean, doesn't get much prettier than that. This is just pre-shuffle though, warming up the cards. But I also had the Lovers card came through. So let's see. So how are you guys? This is for Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It's general, of course. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. Don't force it. Painful. Oh no, not painful ending. This is feeling tied and bound, restricted. It could be that devil card I was feeling. This is feeling trapped. It is not actually being trapped though. It's a mental entrapment, and it's something that's very difficult to get out of. 9 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So let me just say what these two cards, what I'm getting is, when you feel the pain or of emotion of something, it only has a certain shelf life. It can only, the feeling of the emotion can only last scientifically a certain length, right? But what happens is we attach, an emotion is a feeling, then it promotes a thought, we think something, and then we attach a belief to it. So at some point it becomes a story. So sometimes we will carry on this, usually I believe when we have this ongoing mental analysis paralysis or trapped mental thoughts, it's because we've attached a story to it. So we keep feeling that pain over and over. Why? Because we keep telling ourselves that story, which brings up the emotion again. So if this is happening, it may be worth your time to take a step back. I think writing down is magic. Writing things down creates magic. Sometimes we write it down and we realize because we had to put it into words, oh my gosh, it doesn't even really make sense. Or we struggle to make it make sense in word form, and that is very enlightening. But the story you're telling yourself may not even be true, so maybe you need to dissect that. Why do I think that? Is it even true? What are the other possibilities? Like if it's about rejection, well, maybe they were doing their best, or maybe they didn't have it in them. Maybe it was about them and not me. There's some processes you can do, okay, to stop, to rewrite the story. Okay, recent past communication, forward motion, ooh, being free, the Fool, childlike energy, love that. Forward motion again, wow, the Chariot, past and upcoming. So there's some energy being propelled, and it looks like exactly what I just went on a little tangent about, freeing yourself from some negative thoughts or negative beliefs that have kept you stuck. Now, I don't know about this 3 of Cups. That's a typically friendship or a social gathering. Often this card can, I mean, look at all these wands. These two cards together, they're pulling a strong sense of, you know, get up, get dressed, make yourself look good, smell good, feel good, and start to work on the new you. And that may start with getting together with friends. It might start with being, or this is about being social, where you've been tied up and bound and held back by some stories that you're telling yourself in your head. Okay. Yeah, there you go. So how you see the situation is wounded. My light just went out. What is going on with this light? I would say, ooh, something freaky, but it's not the first time. It's done it before. So you view the situation as, you know, being tired and wounded. Embrace this as, at some point we can just embrace it and go, yeah, that's my life, instead of pretending it's not. You know, instead of trying to pretend it's something else, we can embrace what it is, but also you can rewrite this. Oh. Okay, hold on. There are definitely some stories or false beliefs that need to be rewritten, and I believe that part of what will help doing that, part of what's going to help you embrace a new journey, is accepting you are where you are without judgment of yourself. Okay? That you did the best with what you had, so that you can, you know, use that as a baseline to rewrite the next chapter. There's more there that I need to revisit. Okay, King of Pentacles. This is somebody very supportive and successful. This tarot's advice, so interesting. The King of Pentacles could be a father or husband, but it's also somebody that is empowered. So in tarot's advice, it would be, you know, maybe to stop giving your power away to false negative beliefs or past, or even if they are all true, let's just say worst case scenario, all these false beliefs or all these negative stories you've got, say they're true. Maybe then you accept it and you go, okay, oh, okay, well, I'm going to start anew. Okay, I think this is about a return. We had strong return energy, so we'll see. Queen of Wands. Outcome is you being you. Oh my gosh, look at the abundance at the bottom of the card. Bottom of the deck. 9 of Cups and the 6 of... 9 of Cups and the 6 of Pentacles. That's abundance, it's giving. But it's with the 9 of Cups, so it's like those two together could strongly imply... I'm going to take this one because it wasn't the bottom, so it might come back out. But it's giving to yourself. I think we're going to have to redirect some energy, Sag, onto you. Self-love. Yeah, because look at the next card is the Love, and it sometimes can get shut down. This is a heavy, hard, strong message about giving to yourself. I do want to find out what's going on with the return, but let me get some clarifiers. Page of Swords. So there's some sort of communication, or somebody wants to come through and communicate. The Page of Swords is one that's observant, and it wants to be there's an element of avoiding conflict. Tarot's advice, if you choose to take it, run. We'll expand on that. Focus on your work. So it does look, I do feel a return, but anything else for this? We're going to grab a different deck and start clarifying. So I feel like this return that's coming in is, there's maybe going to need to be some, yeah, it's something unexpected. You don't know what's coming. Oh, wow. Your pre-shuffle was crazy. This has not been repetitive of the pre-shuffle, but we've got a Justice card, so balance with this incoming, unexpected incoming. There's an unexpected return, but you're going to, I think, hold back until it's equal. Oh, you may end up not taking it. Okay, let's get a different deck. Okay. Sagittarius. Strength. I just put the Strength card back. So Strength and the Fool together. So a powerful, you know, and this is power and self-control and being able to balance the lion and the lamb. This is screaming new start, get together with, do stuff social, get out of the house. It's gonna breathe new life into you. And then you're gonna be in a better power position when this return happens. You guys, I'm feeling like a lot of you are not gonna okay, so it's apology. I got that twice. A lot of you are not going to be real warm to it. Yeah, it's just been going on too long. Or maybe the thought is, you know, is kind of looking at it as a time thing, like how much time did somebody not treat you right, or how many chances did you give? Maybe the making up for it needs to be, you know, equally compensate, something like that. What's the communication? You guys have something very unexpected coming back. What is this 8 of Wands? Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, it looks like it is somewhat destined, but tell me more. Oh, lots of communication. You're going to have a lot. You're going to be communicating with this person a lot, back and forth, and it looks like the... Jeez. I don't know if I just have it in me anymore. Is it out of reach is what might, you know, be part of this. You know, I never advise, I'm not supposed to advise you guys at all, but, you know, I think it's nice to let the conversation warm up. There's really no wrong or right way. But here we have an apology, unexpected return. Somebody's going to try really hard to fix this. I mean, somebody's going to try really hard to fix this. I mean, look at this. Ace of Pentacles. We got apology multiple times. The Devil card. It's kind of going to be, I don't know that they're going to grovel. It might be groveling, actually. Like, groveling, like, please, can I make this up to you? And I think it's going to be a matter of, is it too late? So, see this Justice card. She's kind of peeking here. But there's also a strong need for you to focus on your pentacles. Tell me more about this advice. I think the trick is, oh, it's funny. I said advice. And look, this looks like friends and bickering. Maybe that's what you need to avoid. Be careful maybe who you talk to, because you don't want your friends to hold a grudge against somebody that you may end up with, or you may have some friends that mean well, but maybe aren't going to be so helpful. There's confusion here. Why would they do that? Why would they do that? They don't see your value. I mean, look at the faces here. And maybe talking to friends is, I mean, you guys know better than me, but sometimes that's not helpful. And we also had this King and Queen of Pentacles is, why am I getting that? I would say just make sure you're careful with who you get advice from. Don't get advice from people who don't have their act together. You know what I mean? Like somebody that you wouldn't want to be in their position. Be careful with that. I'm kind of feeling like parents or an older, wiser couple. Right? Yeah, that's where you need to go for clarity. But you definitely have a return. But I think the main thing is for you to focus on your pentacles. You're going to get a new sense of self-worth and empowerment with it, to where you're in a place of power, so you can evaluate this from a non-emotional position when this person returns. Okay, let me give you guys an assignment real quick. Write a list of all the people who deeply love you. This is your high vibe assignment. Think of all the people who deeply love you and feel the love. I like it. Let me get one more on this person. Oh. Embrace through